The future is now. Ow, ow. Whoa. ICP United. United. ICP United.
Hey everybody, welcome back to ICP United.
I'm excited to be here. I'm your co-host, Kyle Stofflet.
And I'm Aaron Biebert, your other co-host. And rumor has it Internet Computer has a new sneaky link, Solana. Let's get into it.
We're in the news.
This week, Motoko Aura Days has been kicked off, and we're now on the Wisdom Day with Infi.
Feeling the wisdom today with Infi. Tomorrow is Creativity Day with everyone's favorite, Motoko. Also my favorite day, because creativity, let's see that. Let's get creative tomorrow, guys.
They've been giving out some prizes that include CKBTC. You might even win one of the Motoko plushies.
Just make sure you check out their X account, Motoko, and let's have some fun.
Oh, looks like Infi's taking off.
Oh, looks like Wisdom Days are done. Speaking of creativity, Kyle, it looks like the last week or so we've had a little bit of carnival of creativity happening around ICP United.
Pretty wild. There was a lot of memes. Saw a lot of comments. Kyle's a beast.
Kyle's
and
a
stuff like
beast.
that.
I saw you with machine guns.
Oh yeah, you mean these bad boys?
Oh, dude, what a crazy week. What was your favorite one, Kyle?
That's a tough one. I did really like the machine gun one. It was very interesting to see myself like that. There was some interesting AI ones, portraits of me, I guess, or whatever. So I was just like, what is going on? I'm not used to that, so...
I think my favorite one was probably the one where it was not the underground one, where it was like a horror movie poster. I thought that was fun.
Oh,
but
yeah.
The one where it was like the Resistance, but like graffiti on the walls and showing the TV screen of us doing this show. It felt obviously like fun overboard, but also like kind of reflects like the energy of like what we're doing here with ICP United. So I thought that one was my favorite.
That was a really cool one. I liked the graffiti too.
And you know, yes, a lot of AI generated images, but like you got to put in the time to think through what you want those to have in them and to kind of like set the tone and set like some of the wording that you'll see. And I thought it turned out pretty fun and added a lot of views and a lot of energy around. We hit an all-time high last week with the episode because of the carnival of creativity.
Yeah, shout out to Passion Planet and all the clowns at the circus.
Yeah, well, we saw on X, Passion Planet was mentioning something about clown protocol, and we were like, and we'd heard of it. I mean, I know I'd heard of it, but hopped on the phone with him, and man, he brings the energy. Passion Planet's like a planet of passion. And he said, yeah, I'm putting in some of my own funds that kind of help market the show, really like it. And we're starting to see this stuff come out through X. And I was like, wow, it worked. And it kind of goes to the power of community marketing. You know, we give bounties for like people to do code and other stuff, but like this is bounties for marketing and like social media buzz creation. And I think if you're gonna build a decentralized internet, like you gotta have ways for people to put in contributions in different ways and have those be rewarded and have that all be in sort of a safe, smart contracted, decentralized way. So it was fun to see, and I think people should take note of this. This could be a big part of future with like meme creation and rewarding community members.
Yeah, for anyone to just kind of contribute to a project to market it. Kind of helps out with a lot of different projects that could be using it.
I love everyone who took that to heart, the idea that this is your show, because that's the whole point of the show, is to bring people together and elevate the whole ecosystem and stuff. But yeah, we need all hands on deck because like there's been zero marketing budget for this. So everything people are seeing, you know, that's all organic.
Keep energizing it and help get the word out about all the stuff going on in the ecosystems.
And in the meantime, thanks everybody for all of your contributions to it.
You know, things have been going great. It's been all business for Definity.
Yeah, they're not messing around.
Yeah, Pierre was just in Dubai with the government there.
It's taking part in an advisory panel for the decentralized trust and blockchain strategy for Abu Dhabi. People may not know, but that's like the capital of the United Arab Emirates, where Dubai is. So this is a big deal. They may not have heard of Abu Dhabi, but it is like legit a lot of power and investment coming out of that region. So yeah, this was big.
Chain fusion.
All right, Kyle, spill the tea on Internet Computer's new sneaky link.
Internet Computer now has a Solana RPC, which will allow users to basically not pay for compute on Solana.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Now, does Solana people know about this sneaky link?
I don't think they do. And that's why, you know, it makes it a nice sneaky link.
That's right.
Like
so
the early days.
You're hearing about it first here, right now. And we got a lot of friends in the Solana ecosystem and a lot of cool stuff being built over there. But now, yeah, reverse gas model and having a decentralized way to do that. My understanding, people, when all of this stuff is fully built, like you could literally swap Bitcoin for Solana and Internet Computer and all this stuff, like actually in a very streamlined way. It's not completely there yet. You got to go through a couple extra steps, but this should speed that all up and really help all of our friends who are deving and want to include Solana in their project. Like, boom, I think this is going to really be a good thing for Solana. And obviously Internet Computer kind of continuing to grow as the hub for all of these blockchains that run it all through this central hub and have it be safe, decentralized, and protected.
Yeah, and I think it makes it pretty interesting for the case that like Solana gets a little bit more decentralized here.
Yeah, because that's been one of the big criticisms of Solana, is that it's a lot more centralization, obviously, for the speed. And we understand that. I mean, because in order to have speed, you have to give up some parts of this perfect triangle. I mean, that's kind of the difference between like Bitcoin, for instance, where it's a little bit slower, super decentralized, and that's really its big strength, but the speed is where it kind of suffers. And Solana's big thing is like having power shared more a little bit and having it in a decentralized way, because this sort of link into the Solana ecosystem will be controlled by the NNS, which is the world's largest DAO.
They won't necessarily have to run on AWS anymore.
Yeah, and I would urge all of our friends building on Solana, like, get away from AWS, get away from some of those sort of cloud servers, like get it into a decentralized thing. Build your app inside the Internet Computer, and you can still use your Solana tokens and build with your Solana community. There's nothing wrong with that, but let's do this. Let's rebuild the internet.
That's what we're all here for.
That's what we're here for, all of us together. So I do like it. Hopefully eventually it won't be so sneaky and it could just be out in the open, maybe a full marriage someday.
I'm for it, so.
Oh, let's go.
Building a new web.
So exciting things going on with our friends over at Pokedbots. Our friend Jonathan Ball, legendary creator on the Internet Computer.
Oh yeah.
He's been showing off some new Blender animations.
Legit OG. Okay, like all my like little creative friends and doing all their animations and stuff, and I point to John and Pokebots as an example of high quality creative work being done on the Internet Computer, and like since day one, since Genesis, and he's like consistently still going. I mean, we're 4 years in and here we are still going on stuff, so it warms my heart. Like I'm a big fan.
He did the Motoko collections, the logo for the Affinity Foundation and Internet Computer.
Yeah.
Last year he released this Delta City animation, which was absolutely incredible.
Incredible, like crazy. Like this is like Hollywood level insane. Always was though, but yeah, here he comes. Keep going with more of it. Delta City, baby.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what else comes from it. The game for Pokebots, like it's a survival game. Get the map rolling around, and there's some clips that have been shared online.
Yeah, it does look good. I haven't gotten into the game yet. I'm gonna have to play. Thanks for the reminder on that. But yeah, everything he's touching is just unbelievably cool.
Another game that's coming out from World 8.
Yeah, they responded to one of our X posts and were showing off some videos. They got, I think it was like 8 more games or something like that, but it looks like a really cool group. Now we love seeing people deving right on the Internet Computer, and gaming, of course, a hot topic. So yeah, let's go. Keep building.
Around the world this week, ICP Hub Kenya released a video with Steve.
Hi there, my name is Steve Kimui, part of the developer relations team at ICP Hub Kenya. And today we're going to learn about AI on-chain. AI is going on-chain and Internet Computer is leading the way. AI agents can run as smart contracts, known as canisters on ICP, that are fully decentralized and always online. No centralized servers and no third-party APIs. Imagine trading bots, chatbots, and autonomous agents that evolve and respond in real time. This is AI with blockchain-level security that is always available 24/7. If you want to build intelligent applications that are always online and fully decentralized, ICP is the platform to build on. Let's build on decentralized AI, one canister at a time.
Steve did a good job with that. Like, nice, concise overview of what can all happen. And let's go. Keep at it, guys.
Saw an interesting partnership with ICP Hub Korea team
Yeah.
with BEATSWAP.
BEATSWAP, yeah. And the thing about that one that I love is that they're planning to take real world stats from places like Spotify or other places and essentially be like an oracle where they're getting these off-chain data points, putting them into their app and actually helping deal with like royalties and copyright and doing some swapping of value with that stuff. I think in a perfect world, I know there's some gray areas with the regulations right now, but when people do intellectual property creation, that they can find ways to monetize that. I think that's good for smaller creators and stuff like that. So that's part of why I came to the Internet Computer. So I love seeing that. Like, that's a great use of the Internet Computer technology.
Yeah, it's cool to see and, watching what they're going to be putting out.
Yeah, a lot of really good stuff happening around the world. And, if you want to hang out with some of these projects and hubs and different things that you're seeing, definitely come to the World Computer Summit. And that is on June 3rd in Zurich.
I think it's going to be a great time. It's got 2 stages, that coffee break that we mentioned.
The
followed
caffeine
by,
break followed by potentially. Yeah, this could be some big, legit. It's 4th anniversary.
Yep. Yeah.
Of the Internet Computer from Genesis. I personally believe there's going to be some really big announcements. I have no insider information in that, but it looks like they're setting this up to be something really special. So if you can get out to Zurich, do it. Otherwise, we're going to be hanging out here in the US and we'll be chatting about what's going on there as well. So yeah, it's going to be good.
Last week we launched the Web3 shop, which is our merch store for ICP United. Also features the swap and Go to Gamer for some merch items. So use United 10. It'll be available for a limited time to get a discount of 10%.
And we'd love to hear feedback. I know Isabel was like, where's the racerback tank? And then we made one for her. So like, give us your feedback. If you got some ideas, things you want to see, things you want to rock. I think the team did a great job with the different merch options, but that's just the beginning, really. We wanted to make sure there was a way for people to show that they were united with the ICP and also to like help support the show, make it long term and all of that. And so far the response has been great.
Send those pictures in because we'll get you featured on the show.
Yes, you want to be on the show, rock your ICP United gear. So thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next week.
I see